second Laois Senior Hurling Championship semi-final brings together the champions of the past 2 years, Castletown and Portlaoise. Well, Castletown, certainly familiar outlook, look to that side. Paul Cuddy's at full back, Martin Phelan beside him, but Martin's brother Tommy's ruled out and he's replaced by Sean Hanlon at corner back. Cyril Cuddy will be centre half back. The player of the year of last year, Robert Lady, wears the number 5 jersey. David Cuddy is centre field, but John O'Sullivan, the former defender, he'll wear the number 11 jersey, with brother Phelan at number 14 and Pat Phelan at top of the left.
Number 11 jersey, and the number 12 Joe Phelan. Brian Sullivan is off, Joe Phelan on. Nice Patrick wearing number 14, Brian Moran wearing number 15.
Portlaoise and the champions of 2 years ago. John Gleeson's at full back, Eamon Murphy beside him wearing number 2. Niall Reedney will be centre half back, and there's changes there with Owen Brown at number 7 and Tony Bergen coming in from Michael Bowe at right half back. Diarmuid Mullins and Brian Fitzpatrick in the centre of the field. Cyril Duggan, long serving player, is at number 11, with Niall Fitzpatrick wearing the number 14 jersey. A minute silence then for the late Tommy Keogh, president of Portlaoise GA Club, who was buried this morning.
Doctor officials down in the dugout, please. Folks down in the dugout, please. No sitting on the wall.
Come on, Nader!
Referee for the second Senior Hurling Championship semi-final is Pat Moran from Graiguecullen.
Come on, Tony!
Portlaoise and Castletown. Castletown winning possession in the middle of the field first, and is David Cuddy. Brian Fitzpatrick just knocking the ball away from him. Cuddy getting along the ground, but Fitzpatrick wins it back and strikes on his left hand side up towards Cyril Duggan. The ball batted away from him by Cyril Cuddy. The two Cyrils marking each other. Back covering is Martin Phelan for the Harps. The number 2, brother Tom ruled out through injury, replaced by Sean Hanlon. Paul Cuddy will come out to take it. Paul Cuddy with this long free from deep in his own half. It's a massive puck, but it'll go all the way out to the right and wide. Puck out coming to the centre of the field. Cyril Duggan coming in trying to win it. The ball taken instead in the middle by Owen Dooley for Castletown. Ball hand passed across this side to Pardy. Cuddy goes for the score, and Hodgie has got the opening score of the game. Minute and a half gone, the opening score for Castletown, and Pardy Cuddy, elder brother of the twins, Paul and David. Back inside to Pat Phelan. Phelan trying to control it, tips it back on down to his full forward, Phelan O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan gets his shot in, but Niall Reedney's back there covering the centre half back. Tackle as he comes out, but he gets a shot in on the left hand side. Cyril Duggan goes higher than Cyril Cuddy and comes down with the ball in his hand. Hand passes the ball across to Brian McCormack on the run, striking it in, but striking it to the left and wide. First chance for Portlaoise, but Brian McCormack shot going wide of the post as he struck it on the run. 2.5 minutes gone. Castletown lead by a point. Long puck out down along the far side. David Cuddy going highest, but was fouled by Brian Fitzpatrick. Free for Castletown, taken by David Cuddy, the far side of the field, and drilled between the posts. Castletown go 2 points up. The Cuddy brothers, Pádraig and David, getting the opening 2 scores with 3 minutes gone in the game. Pádraig Cuddy winning possession again, strikes on his left hand side, in towards Patrick Phelan. Back there covering for Portlaoise's Niall Rigney. He shot brilliantly, blocked down by John O'Sullivan. The ball comes back to O'Sullivan. He tips it inside to brother Phelan. John Gleeson, the full back, is out to it. There is Graiguecullen. The ball hand passed outside to Niall Rigney. He pulled and missed it. John Sullivan winning the ball away from him. Hits it out into an open space. Patrick Phelan chasing after it. Can't control it. Eamon Murphy closing him down. Gets the ball back inside to the middle to John O'Sullivan. John, he's surrounded by Portlaoise players, but still gets the pass back across the far side for Mick Butler. Butler beaten by Niall Fitzpatrick. Butler wins the ball back again. Tips it back behind him. Phelan O'Sullivan comes out to gather it. Graiguecullen tries to close him down. He gets it low along the ground in towards the corner forward. Richard Kingston, a minor of last year. Kingston is blocked down by full back John Gleeson, with the foul committed and a free out to Portlaoise.
Come on, Tony!
Long serving Portlaoise goalkeeper John Hannafy. Drives it out to the middle of the field. Mick Butler getting it back in for Castletown. Back covering again is Niall Rigney. This time he drives it high. It's a massive puck. It'll drop about 30 metres out the other end. Robert Delaney runs into a heavy tackle. The ball coming across to Joe Phelan. Joe Phelan fouled, a little touch from behind, and the free in is to Portlaoise about 35 metres out. But really Robert Delaney, the wing halfback, running into trouble there. Accidental clash, but certainly coming out the worst of it. It's free for Portlaoise. Hit to the left and to the left and wide. Castle on the attack again, cut off back by the wing halfback for Portlaoise. Owen Brown wins a free, gives the ball to Niall Rigney. Rigney, a long one, up along towards Eamon Fennelly. Fennelly right near the sideline, keeps it in play, hits it on back inside, in towards Niall Fitzpatrick. Paul Cuddy wins possession, the full back, hand passes the ball outside to John Palmer, and John with a long ball down towards John O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan on mark and ahead of Niall Rigney, hits it low inside in towards brother Phelan. Back covering for Portlaoise is Eamon Murphy. Murphy drills the ball out, but it's half blocked down and well blocked down. Graiguecullen wins it back for Portlaoise. Niall Rigney will chase after it. Niall Rigney and John Palmer. Rigney's foul is over to Pádraig Cuddy, and the free out is to Portlaoise. Seven minutes gone. Portlaoise yet to score. Niall Rigney with his free from his own 45 metre line up towards Teddy Fennelly and Robert Delaney. Fennelly gets it back across the middle, but Paul Cuddy is there, and Cuddy drives it out towards the centre of the field. John O'Sullivan again ahead of Niall Rigney. Tries to get it in again to brother Phelan, but Rigney cuts it off this time, turns it to his left hand side and drives it out. But John Palmer coming in late with the hurl and the free from where the ball landed as Niall Rigney down on his knee on the ground in front of his own goals. Free to Portlaoise with 8.5 minutes gone. Brian McCormick will take it after his earlier miss from a shorter distance. He'll be hoping to get this one over. Strikes this one well, strikes it well, and it's all the way. The opening score of the game for Portlaoise. 9 minutes gone in the game. Brian McCormick making up for his earlier miss. Low scoring game. John Lyons puck out, dropping way down the far side. Tussling for possession near that sideline. Phelan O'Sullivan. Little bit of indecision, but eventually the linesman giving the sideline ball to Castletown. David Cuddy will take it. Good cut from him. Drops it straight into the hand of Niall Rigney. He dropped it. Tries to gather it again. Pushed off the ball by Patrick Phelan. Referee Pat Moran will throw it in. Hodge Cuddy and Niall Rigney. Ball goes past both of them. Back pulling is Tony Bergen. Brian McCormick, first time along the ground. Cyril Duggan chasing onto it, followed by Cyril Cuddy. First time along the ground again. Past Teddy Fennelly. Back there, Robert Delaney. Fennelly just pushes him out of the way. Joe Phelan on the run. This is a good run by Joe Phelan. Very number 70 gets it back to Teddy Fennelly. Fennelly now with a chance. Hits it high, but it just tailed at the last moment out to the left and wide. John Lyons puck out, while Ridley goes highest up over John O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan coming out the worst of that clash as well, with the referee blowing the whistle. Attention being called for John O'Sullivan. Free to Castletown. David Cuddy will take it just inside the 65-metre line. 12 minutes gone in his opening half. Cuddy strikes it well, strikes it over the bar. 3 points for Castletown, 1 point for Portlaoise. 12 minutes gone in his opening half. Owen Brown drilling the ball up. Right on Fennelly on the run. It's a tackle but gets the shot in. A chance here. The ball drilled in and drilled over the bar by Diarmuid Mullins, the midfielder. A point between the sides. Diarmuid Mullins.
Come on, Bruno, come on, speed!
3 points to 2. In magnificent conditions at Moore Park, the second Laois Senior Hurling Championship semi-final. Cameras already in the decider. John O'Sullivan. Sullivan goes for the score, hits it high and hits it over the bar. Great score for John O'Sullivan. Defender turned attacker. He acknowledges the pass from his corner forward, Richard Kingston. 4 points to 2, Castletown lead. Cyril Duggan one-handed along the ground, but Mickey Bowen was holding the corner back. Mickey protested it was the other way around. Maybe 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But Martin Phelan, the referee, said was being held, and the free out is to Castletown. Free to Portlaoise. Referee noting the number inside of number 14, Phelan O'Sullivan. Niall Rigney will take the free out. Low and hard up along the far side. Coming out to it, Martin Phelan, a tidy cornerback. drives it on down. Rigney goes highest again, but the ball goes past him, and John O'Sullivan wins it on the run. This is a good move by the Castletown man. Patrick Phelan, he tipped the ball inside. Kingston pulled first time, but just out to the right and wide. Goal chance for Castletown. Everything went right from John O'Sullivan to Patrick Phelan across to young Richard Kingston, his first year at senior level. Pulled first time, with the ball going to the right and wide. John Hanafy's puck out to the centre of the field. Grabbed by Cyril Duggan. Gives it across the far side to Joe Phelan. Phelan blocked from behind. Good defending back there by John Palmer. But Portlaoise still on the attack. Full forward, Niall Fitzpatrick. Joe Phelan hand passed the ball back across, but the late slap coming in from the midfielder Owen Dooley. He's penalised for that foul on Joe Phelan, and the free in is to Portlaoise. The free converted by Brian McCormack, and it narrows the gap to a single point, 4 points to 3. Brian McCormack stepping up, hitting it over the bar. Just 16 minutes gone in the opening half. A point between the sides. Castletown, the champions, leading by that single point. Eddie Fennelly grabbing the ball under pressure, off in the shoulder. Cuddy is off. A great run by Fennelly. Can he finish it off? Hits the ball, hits it over the bar. The sides are level. The score of the game so far from Teddy Fennelly. Winning possession in the centre of the field, off on a shoulder run with Cyril Cuddy in pursuit, but striking it from the left hand side over the bar. 4 points each to score. Niall Rigney. That's to Brian McCormack. Beaten from behind. Pulled down by midfielder Owen Dooley. Niall Rigney, hand passes it outside. Tony Bergen under pressure. Patrick Phelan behind him. Tony Bergen still one-handed trying to get it up. Brainer that sideline, tipped along the sideline. Out over the sideline ball will be to Castletown. "17 minutes into the opening half. David Cuddy with his sideline. Cuts it brilliantly. Dropping in around the square, pressure on Portlaoise. Back there is Niall Rigney and John Gleeson. The ball just cut away out to the right and wide. Portlaoise on the attack. Brian Bohan hits it in and hits it over the bar. First score of the game for Brian Bohan, and it puts Portlaoise into the lead for the first time. 5 points to 4 with 18 minutes gone in the opening half. 3 scores in a row for Portlaoise, coming from 2 points down to lead by a point. Short puck out to Paul Cuddy. Cuddy's long puck grabbed by Niall Rigney under pressure, great catch, and he hits it low along the far side. Brian Fitzpatrick is beaten to it by David Cuddy. David Cuddy down along to John O'Sullivan. His shot blocked down by Niall Rigney. Great battle between the two. Rigney wins possession. Turns around and strikes it. Bucks to the light of the Portlaoise crowd. Back covering is John Palmer for Castletown. He launches another high one in towards the goal mouth again. John Gleeson breaks it down. Hodge Cuddy's there, kicks it along the ground. Tipped out by Eamon. Desi Killeen, son of John Galway Hurler, hits it up along the left hand side. Paul Cuddy keeps it in play. throws a little shimmy and leaves Niall Fitzpatrick behind him and drops it back into the middle of the field. Well, great catch by Castletown, coming more and more into the game. He hits it forward, but again Paul Curry's out to it first, showing great skill and speed and stamina coming out. This is a marvellous run by Curry, runs into trouble, running straight into Joe Phelan, drops the ball. Niall Fitzpatrick puts it away, hurling the tempo increasing. Sean Hanlon for Castletown drills it down the middle. Danger here. Patrick Phelan in possession, going for the goal. A shot comes off Hannafy, drops inside, grabbed back there by Niall Rigney. He's brought down by John O'Sullivan. Portlaoise crowd don't like it, but just taken off the line. The shot was there from Patrick Phelan. Hannafy got a touch to it. He didn't know where it went. It went up in the air and was coming down behind him, and Niall Rigney was there to take it off the line and foul as he came out. The free out will be taken by John Hannafy, with the linesman calling the attention of referee Pat Moran, the linesman Anthony Stapleton, and telling him there's a little bit of hanky-panky going on off the ball. Tony Bergen and Podgy Cuddy. John Hannafy's puck out, dropping between the two Cyrils, and Cyril Cuddy wins it. John O'Sullivan tried to tip it away. Owen Brown doing well. John Palmer. Brian McCormick, he drills it up along the side, heading towards the end line. Back covering is Martin Phelan. Martin Phelan fouled from behind by Brian Mohan, and the free out to Castletown. Paul Cuddy takes it. 22 minutes gone in the opening half. Tony Bergen breaks the ball down. Pulled on the ground by Sean Hanlon. Brian Fitzpatrick. Podgy Cuddy. Tony Bergen trying to sweep the ball away. Has it in his hand. Tackle as he strikes the ball. But hits it straight to Sean Hanlon. Hanlon goes for the score. It's a massive puck, dropping to the left and wide. The ball won by Cyril Cuddy. Hits it in towards Phelan O'Sullivan. Beaten by Graiguecullen. Great play by the cornerback. Desi strikes it on the run onto the side. Brian Fitzpatrick in chase after. But David Cuddy is in. Cuddy wins the ball. David Cuddy on the run. Being closed down on all sides. Still in possession. Hand passes the ball back to his midfielder Owen Dooley. He's knocked down and the ball put away. Cyril Cuddy, Duggan is after it. The ball back to Cyril Cuddy. Graiguecullen back covering again, having a marvellous game in the corner back on Phelan O'Sullivan. He drives it up into the middle of the field. Teddy Fennelly beaten for it by David Cuddy. And David Cuddy drives it goalward, straight between the posts. It's a marvellous score from David Cuddy from almost 75 metres out. The sides are level again at 5 points each. Just 24 minutes gone. Graiguecullen knocking it off again. Niall Rigney taking possession. The ball up towards Martin Phelan. He scoops the ball outside. Pulled on in the air by David Cuddy. That's great skill. Blocked down along the far side of the field. Taken by Moran Brown. Brown up towards Cyril Duggan. Duggan catches it and turns. He's surrounded. He gets the ball across the far side to Joe Phelan. Phelan in possession. Blocked down. Pulls on it the second time along the ground. Brian McCormick on the run. Looking for the lead again for Portlaoise. It's between the poles. The standard of hurling increasing all the time. And that was a beautiful score from Brian McCormick. Portlaoise lead by a point again. 6 points to 5. 25 minutes gone in his opening half. Teddy Fennelly, only as far as Robert Delaney. His shot doesn't go too far either, but comes back outside then to David Cuddy. Cuddy will go for the score with all the ease in the world. Drives it in and drives it between the posts. Another excellent score from David Cuddy. Sides level again. Four and a half minutes from the break. John O'Sullivan.
Come on, on again.
High ball. Referee Pat Moore. The ball was somewhere around there, but not exactly where the hurley connected. Referee Pat Moore with the little book out, taking the name of Niall Rigney. John O'Sullivan acknowledges that it wasn't as serious as it looked. The number is noted, that of the number 6. "26 minutes gone, the sides level 6 points each. David Cuddy with his free from about 55 metres out. Strikes it cleanly between the posts and Castletown lead by a point. Up in the centre of the field again, David Cuddy wins possession. Playing a hugely influential role in the Castletown team is Cuddy in that centre. Patrick Phelan, being held by Eamon Murphy. Still going forward, Patrick Phelan. Dispossessed by Murphy. Was it legal, was it not? The referee said it wasn't legal. Under free in is 2. Castletown pushing, demonstrates the referee. David Cuddy with his free. Is he going for the goal? Hits it high. He certainly took a few steps back. I think he might be going for a low one, but driving it over the bar. 4 scores out of 5 for David Cuddy. His 6th in all, and Cameras lead by 2 points. Sideline ball on the far side of the field. Three scores in a row for the Castletown men, putting him within his 2-point lead as we approach half-time. John Palmer cutting the ball inside of John O'Sullivan. Sullivan goes for the score, hits it high, but hits it to the left and wide. Very near the sideline. Tony Bergen doing well to keep it in play. Drives the ball back inside. Martin Phelan in possession. Hurl being held from behind, but he gives it to David Cuddy. Cuddy a massive puck, way down. Eamon Murphy is under. Inside him is Patrick Phelan. A chance here for Phelan. But Murphy's back to cover. Graiguecullen picks up the ball for the Portlaoise man and drives it up along the far side. Out to Brian Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick goes by Owen Dooley. Joe Phelan. Phelan high in the air. Brian Fitzpatrick beaten by Paul Cuddy. And a late tackle on Paul Cuddy, and there'll be a free from where the ball lands and a chance for Castletown to go 3 points up. Back with play, Paul Cuddy's back on his feet, and twin brother David with a chance now to put Castletown 3 points up. Strikes it cleanly, strikes it over the bar, and Castletown lead by 3 points into injury time in this opening half. Hannaby's puck out coming on the far side of the field. John Palmer tips it back in. Dearman Mullins drives it in towards Cyril Duggan, who's now at full forward. Teddy Fennelly on the run, turns here for Peter. Fennelly brought down. 20-metre free. Niall Rigney looking to the sideline, looking for instructions. Will he come forward and go for the goal from this 20-metre free, or will Portlaoise be content with a point as they approach half time? The manager on the sideline, Seamus Plunkett, says to Rigney, go up and have a shot, have a pot and try and close the gap to level terms. Into injury time in the opening half. 31 minutes gone. Castletown leading by 9 points to 6. Niall Rigney, the centre half back, coming forward to take this. 3 men in the goal inside. Rigney places the ball again. Niall Rigney, powerful hitter of a ball if he connects with it. John Lyons crouched down inside. Niall Rigney rises it, strikes it low and hard, but strikes it over the bar. Wasn't low enough for the goal, but narrows the gap to 2 points. Nine points to 7. 32 minutes gone. Long puck out. John O'Sullivan and Niall Rigney. Sullivan can't get the ball up. Hits it back low inside. Back covering his own Brown. Brown coming away with the ball. He's showing great skill, but he's hooked from behind by Richard Kingston. Off goes Ryan Fitzpatrick. Great run, going cross field. Drives the ball inside. Martin Phelan back covering. The ball broken down. On the run inside is Teddy Fennelly. Teddy Fennelly going forward. Taking too many steps. And the free out to Castletown. Puck out coming, and referee Pat Moran blows the half-time whistle. And at half-time, it's Castletown the champions who lead Portlaoise. Ready for the start of the second half. Castletown leading by 2 points, 9 points to 7. Placing the final against Cameras, the prize at stake. Second half on. John Sullivan wins first possession. Throws it up, misses it. Niall Rigney, centre half back. Drilled on down. Free to Castletown. Paul Cuddy takes it. Eamon Murphy just beaten for the ball. Patrick Phelan trying to work it in. Danger here for Portlaoise. Patrick Phelan still in there. Hanafy's down on the ground. Corey Cuddy trying to force it in. Hanafy with the ball under him, and the referee will blow the whistle and sure he'll throw it in. Killeen having a fine game in the cornerback on the run, still going forward as Killeen. This is a great run by him. Been chased by Phelan O'Sullivan, passing the ball inside. Teddy Fennelly takes it, but the tackle from Paul Cuddy was high. Teddy Fennelly is down, and Cuddy was committed to the tackle. A free into Portlaoise and a chance to narrow the gap. Portlaoise with 2 substitutes on. Number 21, who my programme tells me is Tommy Fitzpatrick, and number 23, who is Damien O'Sullivan. Brian McCormack drives it in and drives it to the left and wide. Unbelievable, he drove one close in, free wide in the first half as well.
Come on, Joe! Come on, Brian!
John Lyons puck out. Johnny Palmer on the run, being chased by Joe Phelan. Niall Rigney, pulled on by Teddy Fennelly. Down towards Tommy Fitzpatrick. Put back outside by Mark Phelan. Cyril Cuddy. Eamon Murphy. Back to Niall Rigney. His right hand side, hits it high. On down towards Tommy Fitzpatrick again. Beaten for this point by Robert Delaney. Turning and twisting, gets his shot in. Up towards Phelan O'Sullivan. This time he has a yard or two to spare on Graiguecullen. Gets his shot in. The danger inside. Patrick fails inside. A chance. Oh! Poor defending inside this time by Eamon Murphy. He was caught. The ball coming in from Phelan O'Sullivan. Dropped in high. Patrick Phelan was behind Murphy. Gathered the ball and gave John Hannafy no chance. The first goal of the game, and it's to Castletown. Patrick Phelan in possession again. Cuddy along the ground. The ball running into John Hannafy. This time he takes it cleanly and drills it out to the far side. Dermot Mullins under pressure. Phelan O'Sullivan. Owen Dooley. Dermot Mullins, high ball. Back in towards the centre. Grabbed by David Cuddy and driven out, putting Castletown back on the attack. Two Portlaoise there. Eamon Murphy will get there first. Just ahead of Patrick Phelan. Pulled too high, and the free in is to Castletown. Free to Castletown, chance to go 6 points up. David Cuddy hits it sweetly between the posts. Castletown lead by 6 points with 5 minutes gone in the second half. Is there a response from Portlaoise? Teddy Fennelly hits it low, down towards Tommy Fitzpatrick, chasing after this Cyril Duggan, now playing it full forward. Paul Cuddy trying to close him down. Cuddy drives a long ball way across the far side. Brian McCormack grabs it, under pressure, tries to get it back to Brian Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick goes for the score, hits it in, but hits it to the left and wide. John Lyons just puck out. Mick Butler. John O'Sullivan. Ball really doing over space. Danger here again for Portlaoise. Eamon Murphy tries to cut it out. John Gleeson's there. Pulls on it. Misses it. Being forced by Richard Kingston backwards. Gleeson again. Kicks it outside. Brian Fitzpatrick, the midfielder, back defending. Fitzpatrick on the run. Drives it on. Tommy Fitzpatrick. Robert Delaney doing well. Kicking the ball away. Now grabs it into his hand. That's great play by Robert Delaney. Hodge Cuddy. John Gleeson back defending. The ball outside to Butler. Mick Butler. John Gleeson, the number 3, is there. Takes the ball and cleared it cleanly. Back down the far side of the field. Joe Phelan unmarked. Not anymore, but gets his shot in. Way across in towards the square. Paul Cuddy back, grabs in his hand, drops it to the ground. The chance was there for Portlaoise, but there is Martin Phelan, the corner back. The ball taken off by Tommy Fitzpatrick. Hits it low. Stopped by Paul Cuddy and cleared by Paul Cuddy. Great defending. Niall Rigney onto his left side. Hits it straight down to the unmarked Dermot Mullins. Mullins blocked down brilliantly by Cyril Cuddy. David Cuddy. Eamon Murphy's out to it first. Has to go back to gather the ball. On the run is Patrick Phelan, looking for his second goal. Trying to control it with one hand, gets the shot in. Hannafy stops it. Pulls on it, misses it, kicks it away in desperation out along the end line. And drives the ball out. It's blocked down by John Palmer. Palmer to the unmarked Hodge Cuddy. He couldn't control the ball. Taken off by Brian Fitzpatrick.
Hand out there.
Stalemate in the middle of the field. Podgy Cuddy gets a little touch to it. Is grabbed by the wing half back from Portlaoise and Brown. Brown under pressure. Strikes it on his right hand side. Down to Teddy Fennelly. Teddy Fennelly drills it in, looking for the score. It's a wonderful point from Teddy Fennelly. That could be a real rallying score, but Portlaoise need a little bit more. They trail by 5 points. 8 minutes gone in the second half. 1 goal and 10 to 8 points. 5 between the sides. John Lyons is put out again. David Cuddy. Difficulty controlling it. Then drives it back across the middle. Mick Butler tipping it behind him. Des Colleen is back covering to John Gleeson. John Gleeson down at Tommy Fitzpatrick. Looks like Colin Clear in fact in there to number 23. Program says Tommy Fitzpatrick, we'll have to see. Paul Cuddy. On the run is Brian McCormick, cutting through, has a chance here. Brian McCormick hits it low, the goalkeeper's equal to it, a chance again, it's a goal! Great run, marvellous run by Brian McCormick, hit it low, it hopped, the goalkeeper was equal to it, there's a scramble inside, and the scramble inside, getting it in over the line, a goal for Portlaoise, there's 2 between the sides. 1-10 to 1-8. Another substitute in. 1 on both sides, it looks in fact. Going off is Richard Kingston for Castletown. Coming in for Portlaoise, it looks like Brocken Riley. Driving the ball in with Tony Berger. On the run again, a chance here, shot, great save again. Great save by Lyons again. And this time gathers the ball and takes it out. Damien O'Sullivan taking the shot. John Lyons was equal to it. Castletown player down injured. Back out in the middle of the field, and a little bit of a high pull this time. Brocken Riley, the substitute, pulling too high, and referee will take his name. His first contribution to the game. Turning around, looking at the number. To Castletown, about 55 metres out. David Cuddy, with all the ease in the world, drives it between the posts, his 9th score of the game. David Cuddy putting 3 points between the sides. Sideline cut, Joe Phelan takes it. 13 minutes gone, Castletown leading by 3 points. Back covering for Castletown, John Palmer. Going backwards. Hand passes the ball outside to Paul Cuddy. He doesn't go backwards, he drives a massive ball. Joe Phelan standing under it. He is now rightly inside him. Ups to goal alone. Hand passes the ball inside instead. To his wing half back Owen Brown. Brown goes for the score but drives it to the left and wide. Hodge Cuddy catches the puck out. Hits it low, but Niall Reedy intercepts it.
Come on, Colin.
Drilled on back down. Paul Cuddy is out to it first. Tackled by Colin Clear. He gets the free out. Paul Cuddy's free. He drives it up towards brother Podgy. Podgy, the ball knocked away from him by Tony Berger. Two players collide on the far side. The free will blow the whistle. Stalemate. Ball going nowhere. Very near that sideline. Tony Berger. John Gleeson gets a hurl to it. To Brian Fitzpatrick, a massive puck from him. Everybody backpedaling. The ball broken down too far for the Portlaoise's liking, but taking it is Teddy Fennelly. Fennelly out near the sideline on the far side. He gets the shot in. It'll tail just to the right and wide. Midway through the second half, Castletown leading by 3 points, 111 to Portlaoise's 1-8. John Lyons with the puck out. Mick Butler drilling the ball inside, but Eamon Murphy's back there to cover for the Portlaoise. Corner back gets run to the middle of the field again. Cyril Cuddy. Cyril Cuddy under pressure and eventually getting the puck out over the sideline to give Portlaoise the advantage. Owen Brown goes to the other number 7, who's John Palmer. Pressure on Portlaoise again, the chance inside for Castletown, but John Hannafy takes it and hand passes the ball outside. John O'Sullivan. Des Killeen puts it away along the ground. Midfielder for Castletown, Owen Dooley. Ball going nowhere. Eventually putting it away was Tony Berger. Tommy Fitzgerald on the run. Gives the ball to Eamon Fennelly. Portlaoise on the attack again, looking for something. Eamon Fennelly going forward. A chance here. A shot blocked outside. Back around the square. Robert Delaney is there, the wing halfback for Castletown. He clears a mighty ball out to the middle of the field. Again back covering is Tony Berger. Down along the sideline. Tommy Fitzgerald wins possession. Tommy hits it high. Dropping into the hands of the goalkeeper. The sun was in his eyes, but he made no mistake. He runs into his own player and turns around and drives the ball outside. Pulled down the middle of the field by Owen Dooley. John Gleeson, the big Portlaoise full-back. Gleeson gets a little tip in, one-handed on the ground. Oh, and Des Killeen. Well, certainly he didn't see the player coming behind him. The player stepped straight into his Fernand O'Sullivan, and Des Killeen beat him with the full weight of the hurl across the body. Could be in some difficulty here, Des Killeen. But certainly from here, he was pulling before the ball, and now a Portlaoise player is down on the ground off the ball. Des Killeen gets a yellow card. David Cuddy, 50 metres out, looking for his 10th point of the game. 19 minutes gone in the second half. David Cuddy rises it, strikes it high, strikes it over the bar. That's 10 points for David Cuddy. Once again leading the way for Castletown. And they now lead by 4 points again. Back to come on the attack. John Palmer setting it up. John Gleeson breaks it down. Des Killeen is back there. Killeen hits it high. Down towards Tommy Fitzgerald, but it catches from Robert Delaney, the wing halfback. The ball put away from him by Brandon Riley. Brock O'Reilly, name already in the book. The referee tells him he saw what happened, a bit of a slap on Robert Delaney. Robert Delaney back on his feet, 21 minutes gone. Castletown leading by 4 points. Free taken by David Cuddy, from deep in his own half. Dropping in near the end line. Castletown keeping in play. Free out to Portlaoise, a little bit of a high ball. John Hannafis free out. Blocked down by Mick Butler. Pulled on the ground by Graiguecullen. David Cuddy interception. Hand passed the ball across the far side to midfielder Owen Dooley. Brian Ferns beaten for the ball by John Gleeson. Gets the ball to Brock and Riley. Riley cuts it along the ground. Brian Fitzpatrick trying to win it on the far side. Brock and Riley comes in again, cuts it back in. Of course, Niall Reedley, who's now playing in attack. Free into Portlaoise. Brian McCormack will take it. 4 between the sides. McCormack has missed 2 easy frees in the game so far. It could have made it an awful lot closer. Goes for this one. Brian McCormack, and again he drives the ball wide. Another sub on for Portlaoise. The man taken off is a substitute, Brock O'Reilly. Being replaced by Brian O'Sullivan. Out over the sideline, far side of the field, sideline ball to Castletown. 23 minutes gone. 4 points between the sides. Castletown 1-12, Portlaoise 1-8. Cyril Cuddy cuts it up the middle. Brian Fitzpatrick can't control it. John O'Sullivan does. John O'Sullivan goes for the score. It could be a vital one. Hits it high. Hits it over the bar. That's a great score from centre half forward John O'Sullivan from Castletown. 24 minutes gone in the game and Castletown go into a 5-point lead. 113 to 1-8. And the ball drilled in by Niall Reedley over the bar. A quick response from Portlaoise. 4 between the sides again. Again, Portlaoise looking for scores, but this one dropping in over the bar is a lovely score from Brian McCormack, making up for some earlier misses. Now there's only 3 points between the sides. 4 points in less than 2 minutes. 2 for either side. Joe Phelan back covering. Now playing at centre half back with Niall Reedley gone into the attack. Cyril Duggan, big tackle by Paul Cuddy. Great battle between the two. The ball is on the ground. Both players are on the ground. Cuddy, Duggan comes up with it. The referee, I'm sure, will throw the ball in. Reedley wins the ball from the throw-in, throws it up and misses it. The ball Taken back there by Paul Cuddy. He drives a high one out. Joe Phelan's up under it again, but the ball goes off his hand. Back covering is Brian Murphy. He only hits as far as Podgy Cuddy. Cuddy will drop it in. It'll drop short. Hannafy is out to it. Hannafy takes it. John Hannafy and drives a massive ball. Portlaoise lead scores. 25 and a half minutes gone. The champions are ahead by 3 points. The champions of 99 against the champions of 98. Phelan O'Sullivan back defending. The full forward hasn't shown much today. Chasing the far side is Brian O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan blocked down. Wins back possession. Hits it down along the sideline. Coming out to it is Robert Delaney, the wing half back for Castletown. Takes possession. Hand passes the ball to we centre back. Cyril Cuddy. Brian Ferns. Back there is Eamon Murphy. Murphy under pressure, coming out to the ball. Hand pass outside to Joe Phelan. Joe Phelan throws it up and hits it. Urgency about the Portlaoise man. Phelan O'Sullivan back covering. Paul Cuddy is there. Rigney on the ground injured. Cyril Duggan hits it down a little bit farther. But Sean Hanlon gets it out for Castletown, way up along the far side. Ball broken down again. To Des Killeen. To Brian McCall. He's blocked down brilliantly by centre half back Cyril Cuddy. The ball comes to midfielder David Cuddy. High ball in the air, goes past Eamon Murphy. Back covering with Brian Ferns. He gets the ball down the far side to Brian O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's shot goes nowhere. Goes in fact to the centre half back the other side, and that was Cyril Cuddy to John O'Sullivan. Cut off by Desi Killeen. Chase for the ball is on his side. Teddy Fennelly beaten for by John Palmer. Palmer on the ground. Fouled by Teddy Fennelly. Play held up as attention is called for John O'Sullivan. Down. Little over a minute of normal time left. David Cuddy has already scored 10 points in this game. Wise is in the centre of the field. Dropping it in around the square. The hurl to go up is batted down. Ball back outside to Brian Ferns. Brian Ferns puts it over the bar. Putting in through the point for Castletown. Brian Ferns the substitute. 59 minutes and 10 seconds. Shoots it in, shoots it over the bar. 3 points between the sides again. The response from Portlaoise was swift. (114 to 111). John lines his puck out. 10 seconds from the end of normal time. Ryan Fitzpatrick back covering. Portlaoise need a goal. Don't look like getting it at the moment. John Gleeson turning and twisting it. Hand passing the ball across the far side. He can't get it up. Watch Cuddy does. Watch Cuddy. Hand pass it back in to Patrick Phelan. Phelan shot it on down. Back to Patrick Cuddy again. Back there covering is Joe Phelan. Good play by Joe. Turns and twisting, gets his shot in as well. Dublin and Paul Cuddy. Paul breaking the ball down. Brings to David, and David takes it away. Not too far. It's on his storming game with Portlaoise. The ball full away out to the side. Brian McCall comes in. Back covering for Portlaoise is Colin clear. Colin flips to the ground, leaves the ball behind. It's taken by wing half back John Palmer. We're into injury time, 30 seconds of it play. Up along the far side is Patrick Phelan and Eamon Murphy. Phelan have got the all-important goal for Castletown. It separates the sides now as the ball goes out for a 65. 31 minutes gone. Castletown on the way to a final. Portlaoise on the run. The other side is Brian O'Sullivan. They must get a goal. He hits it high, hits it in, hits it over the bar from Brian O'Sullivan. Is it too little too late? 31 and a half minutes into the game. 114 to 112. 2 between the sides.
Come on, Colin.
Referee looking at his watch. Hadn't much stop his time in this second half. John lined his puck out. Dropping passes into the field. Vital ball, it's won by John O'Sullivan. He turns and strikes it. A chance in again for the Castletown men. The ball dropping inside the John Hamilton. Hannity coming out of the ball. He clears his lines. Out as far as Tony Bergen. Tony Bergen on the catch. Back there, Tony. Ball touched on the ground. Is it a free to Castletown?
Ah, you fucking black man.
33 minutes into the second half, and Castletown now with a chance to go 3 points up. David Cuddy standing on the 45-metre line, rises the ball, strikes it well, strikes it over the bar. His 11th score of the game, David Cuddy. Certainly a huge return as the referee blows the full-time whistle. And Castletown are through to another Laois Senior Hurling Championship final. They'll take on old rivals Camross in a couple of weeks' time. Final score in the second semi-final. Castletown 1 goal and 15 points. Portlaoise 1 goal and 12.